What else is a positive of business
So,
for you?
there's generally three things. Like, why do you start a business? I say this on stage too. Most of the time for people, it's more time, more money, more freedom. They're the big three things that they really want to get. That's why I want to start be my own boss. So, without shutting that down, time. Yeah, we work stupid hours, right? What time is it now? It's 10 past 8, and we're in the podcast studio. PM, just to clarify. And we're in the podcast studio doing this because we're committed to giving you guys episodes week in, week out. But aside from that, we're here.
This is going to air Monday.
Yeah, no fucking around. Aside from that, we're here late anyway. Like, we work. This morning I was in the office at 5:30 a.m. Yeah, I was just up. Like, I woke up early and I was like, oh, I'm going to sit at home. I'll just come to the office. So we work hard, and you say, oh, more time. But yeah, like for example, today I took off. As in, I went to a training program, and I was in the office in the morning, left at 8 o'clock, gone. But I can do that. I didn't have to ask for annual leave. I didn't have to get permission from the boss. I didn't have to do anything. I just made the decision that I'm going to go. And next Friday, if I want to take it off, I'm going to take Friday off. If I want to come in late one day, I'm going to come in late. I'm going to take the kids to school, or pick them up from school, or go to football training. I do my son's football training. I have the flexibility to do whatever I want within reason. Can't take 6 months off yet, but one day. So I do like that.
Yeah, it's a different set of rules.
Yes. Yeah, there's still rules in place.
There's still rules. You can't just disappear.
Yeah.
You can't just switch off.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yep.
Like, you can't just switch off for 2 weeks. It's like that's gone.
For me, I actually quite like the holiday period over summer because the whole industry shuts down. So it's like 3 weeks there where no one's calling you. Not trades, not suppliers, not clients, not employees. And it's actually a time where I get to switch off, which is why I quite like that period there. Whereas, when we went to Vegas a few months back, it feels like a long time ago, doesn't it?
Lots happened.
Yeah.
Wasn't long ago.
I know. But when we went, it was, for me particularly, I don't know what it was like for you, my mind, there was a good part of my mind still here because I just kept getting phone calls. This is happening. This person isn't rocking up. These people
you
aren't here.
seemed like you were still here.
It was annoying. It was irritating that there were things going on that I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I liked though. I liked the fact that the time zone was so different.
Yeah.
That you were behind.
Yeah.
Like, in Europe, if you wake up, I would wake up at 4 a.m. and it was already the middle of the day in Australia. So I'd wake up at 4 a.m. My phone's blowing up. There's a whole bunch of shit happening, and I'm like, cool, like, I got to catch up.
Yeah.
In the US, I could wake up at 8 and no one's on.
2 a.m.
And I've got 6 hours until my phone starts.
Yeah.
And I liked that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
The downside was you could be out to dinner and your phone's popping.
Yeah.
Because it's like middle of the day in Australia.
Yeah, that's right. We were working at midnight and 11 to 1.
Yeah.
We were doing some calls and emails and shit like that.
But it's, I liked that aspect.
Mm.
Like, in the sense of you could wake up and it was still quiet.
Yeah. 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 So they're some of the main ones that I definitely like. So we spoke money, time, and freedom. So the freedom comes at a later stage as well. I think when you first start, you really got to grind. I think there's got to be a level of enjoying the grind too. I like hard work. I've never been opposed to hard work. Have you felt about that? Be it physical or mental.
I don't. I'm trying to word it in a way that it doesn't sound. What's the word for, like, when something sounds like something everyone would say?
Cliche.
Cliche. That's yeah. So it doesn't sound cliche. I've never been. I guess I've never had a negative association to that. Like, I'm always willing to do whatever.
Roll up the sleeves.
Yeah, like, even when I was working in Mercedes, I would work. I used to work 7 till 7 at Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be the first thing and last one to leave.
Mm.
I used to work similar in real estate.
I think there's a good, well, like, having that good work ethic is, I think it's important.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I've started doing recently as well. I don't stay back as much anymore.
Mm.
Now, I feel like man, I stayed back every single night. I don't feel like I got anything done.
Mm.
And it's like, you know what? Come 6:30, I'm gonna start leaving. I can just get out.
PM.
Yeah,
So that's quite late too, though.
my whole team works till 6.
What time do you start?
Just depends. 8:30's latest.
Yeah.
Like, should be in by 8:30.
Mm.
Not in by 8:30. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm here early. You've seen it. Like sometimes
Yeah,
I'm here earlier. It just depends. Depends how I'm sleeping as well.
That's a big part of it. See, I find lately I'll go home and I'll watch TV, for example, but I'm like, I'm falling asleep on the couch.
Yeah. See, I'm not, man. I can't do that. Yesterday. It was 11:20 and I'm wide awake and I'm like, man, like I need to fucking sleep. Like, you know what I mean? And I just can't. And then I'll sleep in. Like I slept in this morning. So I slept in still here fucking 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or just after 8. But yeah, just
I think the reason why I'm so tired at nighttime is because I get up so early. Like this morning, I saw my phone. I was like 4:30. I'm like, fuck, that's still pretty early. But then I was awake, so I tried to sleep for another half hour. But you know when you're kind of still awake, even though
I can't do that. I don't know. I've never been able to relate to anyone that says that.
yeah, I'm still kind of awake. Like I don't feel like I'm in a deep sleep.
I go out.
Yeah.
Especially like when I've just woken up, I can go out for another 2 hours every single time.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. So I just come to work, and that's why I think I get tired at nighttime and want to go to bed nice and early. But yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy coming to work early because for me, it's a real quiet time. Like that 6 to 7, 7:30 or 5:30 to 7, 7:30 is pretty quiet. Like as in I don't get bothered on phones or anything like that. I can just work, do my emails, do whatever I need to do on the computer and into it. But yeah, I enjoy, like, for example, now I'm not doing physical work, but I've got some reports that are just doing my head in and real time consuming stuff, like dotting the I's, crossing the T's, looking at numbers. But it feels good when I've done the work. Like when I've done, I'm like, oh, okay, great, done. That's finished. So I have a little satisfaction there too.
I didn't get it from any
task. Yeah, right.
Not from that kind of work. I feel good when I get a whole bunch of shit done.
Yeah,
take a bunch of shit off a checklist. But everything you mentioned. So you mentioned some level of freedom, time, money, people,
winning. There's one other thing I like.
Yeah,
like doing things, finding something new, like doing something better. I enjoy that.
What do you mean?
So it could be a new software, could be a new program, could be AI, how I can introduce things to streamline the business. I enjoy that as well.
So like a level of...
It's still kind of winning. I kind of see that as winning as well. Like getting that competitive advantage. How do I beat my opponent? Like what do I need to do? What things need to happen in the organization to operate better? Like I was using this software this morning. I'm like, fuck, this thing's good. Like this thing that I'm using used to be paper-based. It used to be sit down, fill out the form, file it in a folder, put it in your car, put it in a side office, pull the folder out, do it again. Like it used to be like that. And I was just thinking this has made life so much easier. Having this software.
Give him a plug.
Give him a plug. We had him on the show the other day.
Bill Pass?
Bill Pass. But I was using it.
Shout out to
I was using it this morning and I was like, this is actually a really good software because I don't have to do all of these things that we used to do. And it's real. And I'm doing it from my desk here whilst the construction site's operating.
Hey, Matt, if you clip that, you can make a video, an ad, and we'll send you the invoice.
Yeah, there we go.
That's going to make a good ad.
There you go.
So it's a good tool.
It's a good tool. And that's just one. That's just one of many tools that we use. The other day, you came in the office. I like discussing ideas. I like having business minds together. And you came in the office and you saw me standing at my filing cabinet. And I was putting paper in the filing cabinet. And you looked at me. And you go, what the fuck are you doing?
That's exactly what I said.
You said without it, like you looked at me. I said, what the fuck are you doing? I was upset. It's like filing.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the day.
Yeah. Putting shit away. He goes, why'd you do that? He goes, why do you print? And I couldn't give you the answer. And I'm like, you know what? You're completely right.
Because I've got a printer.
Because I've got a printer. It's a big one.
paid for it.
Can't just not agree. I just like cutting down trees using paper. No, so I was filing because that's how we'll process our invoices and whatnot. So we're putting some of the stuff away. And you're right. Like I was looking at it thinking, there's got to be a better way than this. This is how I've done it for the last 10 years. Doesn't mean this is how it needs to be done for the next 10. Why are we printing invoices every single month? Why isn't there a digital way to do what I'm doing right now?
There's also the aspect of sometimes something doesn't bug you enough.
Yes, but do you know why it has bugged me now?
Because I kept bringing it up.
Not that. Not that. It's because my PA was away has been away for 3 to 6, well, for say a good portion of the year has been away for reasons outside of this conversation. But she's been away, which meant I had to pick up the slack in that area. So I've had to process a lot of invoices. I've had to file and copy and all the shit that I've employed someone to do, I had to do myself. And it took up too much of my time, and it's irritating me, which is good because then it forced me to then call up the software supplier and said, I need to have a meeting with you.
Oh, so did you change?
Yeah, I haven't changed, but I've had the conversation with them. So I had a meeting on Tuesday. I said, show me, because they've got I've got a server-based version of the software. They've got a cloud-based one now. I'm like, okay, this is my issue. I don't want to do this. What's your solution? And like, oh, okay, great. We have a feature now where people email all the invoices to an email account and they get automatically uploaded into the system. You just have to code them where they need to go.
Sick. So it's like just set up a forwarding address.
It's all it is. I've got to set up, say, invoices at Pascon, for example, and then all the invoices go there. My PA can still code it to the project that it has to go to. And then you do a workflow. And then the workflow goes to her, to the relevant administrator or project manager. They code it to the cost code. Done. Don't have to print anything. Don't have to file anything.
Yeah.
It's all there in the system. Pull up the report. Away you go.
How many trees are going to be saved?
Bit sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Not a fan.
So, yeah. But again, there's that level of change. So I've got to go through that. I'm like, I've got to learn a new system. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Okay,
yeah, but good.
Yeah. And there's an expense with it too. It's an extra $13,000. Imagine how many trees I could buy with that.
Buy the trees.
That's it.
You buy first.
But
$13,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a fucking lot of money.
Yeah.
I wanted to punch her in the face.
A year?
No, once off.
Oh, okay.
And then there's an annual fee thereafter. Sorry, a quarterly fee, which I pay the quarterly fee anyway now.
What's the $13,000 for?
For that plug-in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah. This particular company, and I'm not giving them a shout out, even though I like their software, their product.
That's a lot, man.
It is. But again, industry leading.
Yeah, that's what you
know what I mean? Yeah, that's right.
You're the best.
That's right. That's right. One of, actually. There are others, but people that love it. And I'm one of those people.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I like the discussions with other people. I like seeing other people win. I like seeing other builders win. You know, they might think, it's your competition. No, I love seeing other people win.
Yeah, but okay.
Like, go out there and crush it, man. Well done. Good on you.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.